Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Games Draft replay. Spawn on the right side as the red black hand, we have ChefB2002. Spawn as his ally as the Indigo Zocom, we have Cyberphobic. Spawn on the left side as the green random, we have JuDgEpowr. Spawn as the purple Travelers 59, we have Shrapnel. I think these replays are relatively older, so if you recognize the players, I'm not sure if they're good or bad. Let's see now. GDI Infantry? Yep, GDI. So the random player is GDI. You now have some more rifleman squads going to be engaging each other. 2 rifleman squads versus 1, 2v1. And also it won't be equal trade either. One squad took 50%, not even 50% damage, while the other squad is dead. You have some Confessor Cabals making their way down south. You have the garrison now claimed by Indigo. And you have a war factory here as well. Riflemen advancing forward. There's no anti-scouts up north. No, wait. There's something. Oh, okay, that's Tiberian Spike I see on the mini-map. I swear the mini-maps are very, very hard to read sometimes. Buzzer's now buzzing about. And that's a little bit overkill. Sells up, craft some buzzers here. Deploy out Watchtower for one squad when there's already 3 buzzers on the field. That's a little bit overkill. Down south, you have the Raider buggy moving about. And it looks like that trench was cleared out. Perfect to be garrisoned by his teammate now. Free trench. Or foxhole. Do now have a Raider buggy advance forward. Does get some damage onto the drone ship, not a whole lot. You got a little bit of power micro here. And we've got the Raider buggy, and now we're seeing some chain gun fire as well. Give enough time, those horses will kill off the Raider buggy. Oh, that was clear out that garrison. Was there 2 rifleman squads inside of that garrison? There was a low health one in there either way. Low health buzzer. The Nauta player has expanded down south. It does get some more automatic weapon fire onto that drone ship. And he's going to deploy himself right next to, in between the Tiberian fields there. Got a mass. Oh! Whoa. We got a cheeky engineer cap, but luckily he has responded to his time. I think his teammate pinged the crap out of it because that's something that has to be definitely needed to be pointed out. He's continuing to ping his teammate's MCV there. I think he wants him to deploy it out. That's why he's pinging it repeatedly. He wants him to deploy it out so he can deploy out his refinery. There was a war factory there. You could deploy it off the war factories, right? Or am I mistaken? I get it mixed up sometimes with regular 3s, what you can deploy off of each other's build radius or not. You now have the gunwalkers trying to fend against these these attack bikes and Raider buggies. Pit bulls gains good damage as well. Looks like some of these attack bikes are going down. They're slowly being whittled apart, being trished away by all of these pit bulls and gunwalkers, mostly for the pit bulls. And those forces will be cleaned on up. Or the Raider buggies? The Raider buggies do get a kill on the 1 pit bulls. We got a handful of rockets here. Another attack bike still roaming around. More attack bikes now. We also have a Scorpion tank here. Does get a kill on 1 of the harvesters. Very nice. We have another refinery deployed out. Very nice. And the Scorpion tank does go down. Very nice. Okay, that's enough of that. Looks like these mines are swept by the pit bulls. This APC is not loaded up with anything just yet. Does deploy the MCV in time before receiving any more damage. Just get some rocket fire now. A handful of gunwalkers advancing forward. Rounds of disintegrators also being pulled out. No see, oh, we do have a command post here. Probably will see armor-piercing rounds. That's usually a pretty much of a staple among the GDI players. It's also very much of a staple food for all their hungry assault rifles. Disintegrators advancing forward, that his teammate's Foxhole. Not sure if he got his Skrin ally to clear that out as well. Gunwalkers are focused down the Scorpion tanks. Does get some decent damage on one, but there's too many attack bikes here. He's focused on attack bikes. They're at least more vulnerable to gunwalkers. His teammate is also garrisoned this garrison. He's pinging something that's red's ping. And now got disintegrators advancing forward. Massive wave of disintegrators from his opponent. The Scorpions looks like they do not have dozer blades just yet, so they can't crush the disintegrators because they will act like as landmines. A Fnatic squad could be very useful right now, or Black Hand squad. Do now the traveler feet there. Professor balls are not bad either. Oh yeah, and the fact that they were not targeted down whatsoever, those Professor Cabal's got some great damage in. I thought a Fnatic squad wouldn't be half bad because of quick AoE suicide squad and a very bunch of force would have been nice, but Professor Cabals were the correct choice. Indigo's hammerheads seem quite a bit of fire there. Predator takes to go down, but does take out one of the harvesters. Gunwalkers charging forward. We got some Black Hand units as well. Don't see additional levels of technology. We do have the Secret Shrine to point out, like I'm going for the Black Decisive. I doubt we'll see Purifying Flame. Oh, we do also have some cultists running about. Some of these attack bikes do go down. Do have a Reckoner not loaded with anything. Oh, and does get captured there and then get released. I didn't realize Reckoners can get Dozer Blade research. Does that increase the health of Reckoners? Great Buzzer Swarm there. There's a couple of higher health units there, but needs to take out that Lightning Spike as soon as possible. Scorpion takes is still in this region, gets a bit damage there on those Gunwalkers. He's just charging forward. The Professor Cabals are a good unit. Does load up his Reckoner there with 3 Professor Cabals. I'm not sure how high health they are. Oh, sequence place over there. Hammerheads are engaging, but we do also have Firehawks with anti-aircraft missiles. They're starting to get gunned down the deck, but you got the ceramic plating put out by the Zolcom player. Do not have tungsten armor-piercing rounds just yet. He probably will likely to get out. And a handful of structures have been put out, and now the Nog players advancing forward with a bunch of infantry, or Black Hand player, I should say. EMP missile, of course, always slows down the game for a brief moment. Does go ahead and load up cells with a Marv assembly. It does load up with a Zolcom Zone Trooper. So what's called Zone Raiders, was it? Yeah. I don't even remember the name. Another Reckoner being pulled out. This one landed manually again. It's going for some forward emplacements. Reckoners are some of the best defensive structures in the game, that's for sure. Deploy them out, put a war factor into them, and they can be very hard to deal with. I know Scorpion tanks do get a little bit extra health when they get the Dozer Blade upgrade. Do Reckoners do get the same thing? I wonder. Scorpion tank does go down. A lot of Gunwalkers. The Traveler player's just been going for mass Gunwalker, hasn't he? Zolcom player is expanded down in the middle, and both the Black Hand and Zolcom players expand to this middle. Now we do have Purifying Flame deployed out by the Black Hand. That's some heavy firepower right there. Or, well, yeah, literally heavy firepower. That was not intentional. Oh, the Marv does claim some of that Tiberium. Maybe a good idea not to do that. And it looks like he's doing that on purpose, maybe? We got a couple Mantis here for anti-aircraft purposes. Need some Tiberium core missiles. Now, Radical spawn deployed now. I got... Wait, that's a Zoe. That is from... There's also a GDI Commando right there. GI Commando's advancing forward. Let's keep an eye on him as the Zocom. Wait, that's a Zocom Commando. That, oh, there goes some of those forces, including some of the Zone Raiders, but the Commando does get some good kills there. And it looks like Green's army does get cleaned on up. What was he? He was just regular GDI, right? Indigo's not going for the ion cannon. Darker now being cleaned on up. Loaded up with a couple something. I think those are disc launchers, right? So we've got a good, very, very large number of Reckoners just everywhere, not even fully garrisoned. But do have a big wave of charged particle beams engaging these gunwalkers, slowly wounding them down. Do now have the triple Zocom Raider in the back of that Marv. Another, what's it called? Jamming missile there. A lot of rocket troops here. These infantry forces are quite bunched up. Maybe a good idea to get a quick volley onto them. Fires are volleyed all around them. Get some good damage there now. Some of these missile troops are getting cleaned on up. No anti-aircraft. Oh, we do have the AA battery here. Still need armor-piercing rounds. That's some AA rounds. Now we do got the Tiberian field suits. I think that was relatively recently deployed out as well. Project just claimed himself a war factory. This Marv suit seems quite a bit fire there. Not getting full repairs right now. And now the left side does have access to full repairs thanks to this war factory that they have secured up. Pulling out some assets now, but those go down. And it looks like the Zocom NCP does go down. Got a lot of damage on these forces. The Eradicate X-Pod needs some healing. Fully loaded disc launchers, looks like. Down south, we've got infantry advancing forward. We're going to report these forces. Corruptors charging forward. The Corruptors make it crushed by the Redeemer. It looks like they all will. Still got a large number of Reckoners in this region. Slowly picking up all everything. We do also got a Buzzer Hive as well. More Zocom Raiders been pulled out. They also been upgraded with the scanner packs, increases, which also it says increases sight, but it also increases something else. And with all the power packs as well, increases hit points, heal squad while idle. The ion control center is actually right there. Just got laser fence, and this Marv is receiving quite a bit of fire. There's a handful of shatters near the spore as well. But we've got the Black Hand players just slowly advancing forward. Is that Tiberian Vapor Bomb? Right. That does go down, and that jamming missile always makes a bit of a lag spike for me. Marv does go down. Raiders are now advancing forward. Get some great grenade launch splashes there. And the Black Hand player does receive a nice bombing run right there. Does claim one of those Confessor Cabals of his prodigy. Eradicate X-Files is severely wounded. Zocom Raiders does get a good kill there. As these Zocom Raiders will be cleaned up. They're all Veteran C2. Could take them to the armory to get them reinforced, but nope. This other base has been gutted out. Eradicate X-Files is trying to stall out. Is Veteran C1 need some Corruptors to heal it up? I don't know. Oh, it looks like Green is backed out of the game, getting all the infrastructure from Purple, and Purple's now backed out of the game as well. This ad grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.